like most of my other bases, I've kind of, repopulated the area because this area is really kind of dead of life. There's not a whole lot that floats around here. I wish I could breed the rays, but I don't know. I don't know where to find their eggs, if there are any eggs for them. So I've gone with just the fish. Now, well, you can build another sea moth if you wish. Where I'd like to take you, and I'll show you where the lab is and what to do, or where that orange alien key fit, because it only fits one door. As far as I know, one door in the entire game. We're going to be leaving the prawn suit because it's a little bit easier to move around in this sea moth. However, you absolutely positively can get the prawn suit up where we're going. So we're going to head back along the river into the room that has the large skeleton. And we're going to have to play hide and seek with the big bad guy that's in here. And that is the ghost Leviathan. And he tends to live right around the skull of this thing. And I've noticed he, more often than not, tends to favor this west side of the cavern than this eastern side of the cavern. So we're going to try over here this run through. See if we can scooch around, stay out of his LOS. Not seeing him yet. Just oh, there he is. Of course. Now he's gonna favor this side of the cavern. Of course, because I'm over here. Yeah, figures. All right. So we'll come back around. We'll nip over to the other side of the cavern. When I scooted through here the first time, in the first version of episode 9, he was over here on this side, and I had a hell of a time sneaking by. And he is not a guy you... Of course. What the hell? He's going to come over here now? Wait him out, go for it, and then try to outrun him. Yeah, see, this is what he was doing the first time through. He was hanging out right over here, right where I was trying to scoot by over here. What the heck is he doing, man? Alright, let's just go for it. Let's run for it here. Oh, he's mad. Yep, he's really mad. Hopefully we can outrun him up here. Okay, looks like we've outrun him. Awesome. I heard him bite at us. Thankfully he missed, because I didn't bring a repair tool with me like I should have. Anyway, this is the skull that we're looking for. Right here. And you'll want to scan this with your scanner. It is scannable. I've already done it because I did it in the first version of 9. And our favorite crab squids are hanging aloft up there. So what we want is over on this side over here. And generally tends to be free of wandering bad guys. However, you know, you have to get out to unlock the door, and there's a really good hiding spot for your shuttle or your sub or your prawn suit right here while you go unlock the door. And then once you get unlock the door, it is a water-filled room, and here is the mechanism here. You need the orange tablet for this. Hey there, Resonant. How's it going? So here's the lab. I've already been in here. Like I said in the first version of episode 9, the Mixer 8. Tanks are scannable, so you want to get those done. And then there's 3 ion cubes back on these pedestals back here you want to collect. And there is a egg on this table that you want to collect as well. So that's a quick tour of the only reason to have the orange key. And you get this key down in the Degrassi base, the 500-meter Degrassi base. Yeah, Mixer 8, Episode 9, I don't know why. So I'm having to redo it. So it is kind of boring redoing stuff again. Did a whole nice long stream on how to get into that thing and getting down to the lava zone and everything, and it's went away. Don't know why. Oh, great. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Okay, where's our guy today? There he is. Where is he gonna hang today? Sneak over the side. That's one guy you don't want upset at you. Yeah, good. Awesome. Now back to our base. Head down into the inactive lava zone. Yeah, it would be awesome to have some multiplayer, especially if it was co-op. Even local split screen would be kind of cool. But it would kind of ruin the main plot line of you being the sole survivor. You know, if there was two people. Kind of hoping they add it later.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, I named this one River Queen because she stays here. I haven't, not on this playthrough. I have completed the game already. This is not my first playthrough. I'm in the first version of Stream 9. I made it down into the aquarium, but I haven't created the enzyme yet. And that's when I noticed that the stream was missing off a mixer. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the one curiosity I have, because I have yet in any playthrough on the Xbox, I have never found a time capsule in any of the games. So I'm wondering if they are actually working on the Xbox. I know they work on Steam, but I don't know for positive if they work on the Xbox or not.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
Okay, so we've got
online.
everything. Well, have you found one in a game? Oh, very cool. Yeah, I have never found any. You're supposed to have quite a few in your game, but I have never, ever, ever found one. So we've got our prawn suit all set up. Okay. Fire everything up. I think we've got everything cleared. Okay, good.
Engine powering up.
Yeah, I haven't seen any on the voting site. I haven't seen any there from the Xbox to be voted on at all. So that's why I was curious if they actually work. Okay. Yeah, I suppose they were, considering this is, I think this is my 5th full playthrough. But this time I'm trying to follow along with the storyline, so I didn't head out to the islands early, though I know where they are. I was waiting for the markers. I know the codes to the captains. I haven't been in there yet. I just got the radio message for that. So I'm trying to follow along with the storyline, ironically for the first time. And in all of those playthroughs, never found any. No time capsules. Ever. You know, to be honest, I didn't notice it. Supposedly there's supposed to be a new DLC with a Arctic zone coming. And I suppose that's a teaser for it. Yeah, I must have totally missed that. Because I don't remember seeing it. Cool. I'll look for it this time. Well, I'd read about the new ice zone, the ice biome from Unknown Worlds website. But I had never noticed it in the cinematic when you're leaving. Now you're gonna make me look for it. Awesome. Good job. So basically we're just following this upper arm of the inactive lava zone around. For the most part, we're just following this river, this little river down here. And that'll take us right to the lava dome. Yeah, I think I read somewhere where the character is going to be female this time. Yeah, it's not 1980 anymore, where every player is a guy. Yeah. Oh, I hate those guys with a passion. So what about the white screen? To find the lava dome, basically you just head east right out of that cave that we came out of, and this giant dome here is where we're looking for. We want to turn left here. And we're going to follow the base around. We're going to hug the bottom because there's some baddies that like to float around up top. You know you're on the right track when you see that skull over there. So you just want to keep following the base of this mountain around. Interesting theory. Yeah, if the new character is going to be a female, I don't think that quite fits the line though. Probably maybe a escape pod punched out earlier than the other ones, and maybe ended in a little bit different zone. This is the guy you want to look for right here, this whole skeleton. And right over here, give us a little altitude. Okay.
Engine powering down.
Oh, really? I hate these leeches. You've got a shield. Use it. It repulses the leeches. You'll see them on the map over here if you have any. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the storyline is that they come up with for the new DLC. I assume it's going to be a pay for DLC. Anyway, once you're at this skeleton, you just face up the mountain and you start working your way up. Basically, you just want to face south, keep facing south, and then you'll see that green glow right there. That's your entrance. I've already explored this area, so I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go all the way into the thermal plant. But you absolutely definitely want to bring your prawn suit into the thermal plant, because there's a pile of ion cubes that you can get in there. So you just thrust straight across this lava here. Pick either of these two tunnels, doesn't matter. They both go the same place. See there? They both go the same place. So it's cool. When you get to the second lava section here, you want to land right over there. Turn around. See, here's that lava, and then we came from up there, right up there, and we want to go in this tunnel right here. And there is the alien power facility. You will need, I believe, 1 purple key for this one, or possibly 2. I don't remember. Now, you just follow this lip around, and we want to get past this cable right here that we're underneath. And there's the entrance right up there. So we want to scooch right up here. Hey, appreciate the host. Awesome. And you're in. And there's 1 purple key here. I remember that distinctly. That's another exit up that way. You'll want to activate that portal so it's hot on both ends, and then follow this ramp down into the power room and grab the data, and make sure you go up top and grab the yellow data, which gives you all of the ion power. Allows you to make ion batteries and ion power cells. That's basically this. There's not much to this area, but there's a whole pile of cubes that you need the drill arm for down there, and it'll give you a nice start on your ion batteries and stuff. You just want to hit this wall right over here. I mean, that's not too deep for the prawn suit, but it's lava and it does take damage because of it. So scooch right over here. Right in our cave again. And basically we just backtrack exactly where we went before. It's really easy. We're going right up there. And once again, take either tunnel, doesn't matter. Here's our lava, straight across. Right into this hole here. And you can get up this without the thrusters, the thruster boost. You don't need the extra thruster boost. You can get up there with just the stock thrusters. That's it. There's not much else in there. I built a base in the area because there was a large number of large nodes, plus I wanted to harvest kyanite while I was down here. So I did build a base over here. And I don't know what the actual name of them is, but I call them lava seals because they look like seals and they throw rocks at you. A bunch of them keep spawning right over there, so I kind of built a wall here out of tubes to hide me from them. I don't have to put up with them throwing rocks at me all the time. Right. Go back to our skeleton.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Get docked up. Get some chow over here. And now to the active lava zone. Okay, I don't see Mr. Batty up there. Oh, hi. Like I was saying, on those leeches will bleed your batteries dry. I have the thermal generator back here, so you know I could have dozens of these guys on here. One thing I did mention in the first version of episode 9, when you're down here in this zone, you'll want to take all of your batteries out except one. Take them all out. Leave only one battery and store them in a locker. Because until you get the thermal recharging, the thermal reactor module here, and it's hot enough in this entire zone to recharge your batteries. Until you get this module, these leeches that you see marked on the console here, in this case there's a couple of them, but they're all over the freaking place down here. You can see this guy right here. And here comes another buddy. They drain energy, and if you leave your batteries installed back there, and like when you're going into the alien thermal plant here with your prawn suit, you're going to come back to a sub with dead batteries, because these guys will eat it all. So take all but one of your batteries out, and that way everything functions in your ship. And yeah, they're going to bleed that one battery dry, but they won't get all 6 of them.
Engine powering up.
Pop them guys off with the shield. Bye-bye. I mean, right now they're more of an annoyance than anything else with that thermal module. So, from the skeleton, continue east, and it won't be long. You see this giant pit. That's where we're going. So we're going to scooch over the side here, so we can kind of get in the center. And it's kind of oblong along this way, so that's why I'm kind of lining up like this. Down we go. And this will take you into the active lava zone. I would very highly advise you wear the reinforced dive suit down here, because just getting out of the sub will burn you. So basically we're going to follow this river short while here. It's not nearly as long as the one for the inactive zone. And that was running into is just fishies. Okay, go back in the cockpit so you can see direction. So we're going to exit this tunnel here into a fairly large, wide area. And there is a big bad guy here. And that's him. Or her. Bottom this beast and hug the ground, and basically head south. Don't ignore my marker. Just head south out of that cave, and you will start seeing these outbuildings here. Wait till he goes bye-bye. He basically does a large circuit around. So once you just head south, I mean the building isn't exactly south, but it's enough where you start seeing these outbuildings, which are sonic repulsors to keep bad guys out of the containment facility. And then once you see the building, then you can head over to it.
Creature attack. Engine powering down.
Okay, he's here. Really? He's still ticked off? No. Okay, so we're gonna head out. I invariably get hit by him just about every time. So grab our repair tool.
Warning. External hull damage detected.
Really? He's still here? Right when he's... Doesn't show on the...
Deploying decoy.
That'll float up and hopefully draw him off. Okay, let's get out. Would be nice if we could fix this outside or inside. Having to get outside. And you see I'm taking damage even though I'm wearing the suit. There's one there. That's maybe. Let's check this side of it. I'll check the map inside. I mean, you don't take a lot of damage, but you do take some. Let's check our map up here. Make sure we got all the spots. Yep, all good. Since he's gone, we're gonna...
Engine powering up.
Scooch back over here where I normally park. Okay, good. So I'm going to turn everything off first.
Engine powering down.
And it's very important to turn off the engines here. And again, if you don't have that thermal module and you're down here, there are lava leeches, just not as many as the inactive zone. Okay. I don't see him anymore. He's wandered off now. As you can see, I built a rather non-temporary base here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The reason I wanted it because I wanted to have a moon pool here to support the base. I also wanted a place to have food here. I'll show you why in a minute. Let's get inside. Oops, didn't need my repair tool. Put that back in the sub.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All
Need to be toting
systems
that along.
online.
There. As I said, I've already been. This is the primary containment facility, and this is basically the in-game building. I have built another prawn suit, which will basically you don't move. And the reason I wanted the moon pool is to recharge when need be and repair when need be. Although probably won't ever need it because he doesn't move. So he's here strictly to harvest these ion crystals. And this is the only renewable source of the ion crystals. You can harvest 3 at a time. Only 4, I think. You can harvest 3 at a time from this, and it will replenish itself. And then you can harvest 3 more. Take you into, you'll need I think this is the first time and only time that you actually have to manufacture your own tablet. You need a blue tablet to get in that outer door, and that one you can find in the power facility that I just showed you how to get to in the prawn suit. That will get you in the front door of this place. You need to manufacture your own blue tablet, and I think this is the only time where you actually have to make your own tablet. And that unlocks what's known as the aquarium. Okay, in here, and you might freak out the first time you come in here, because she is friendly, and when you first come in here, she comes up leaning up on this edge here and gets face to face with you, and kind of has a one-sided conversation with you. So she's not here to eat you. She is not hostile. On the contrary, she's actually trying to help you. And throughout the game, you've probably got several telepathic messages from her, telling you to come see her. She's here to help. Blah 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 blah. Of course, all this was in episode 9, so I'm having to redo it all of it. So way down here, you will see 5 eggs. And when you come down here and you activate this with a ion crystal, you need an ion crystal right here. In fact, I didn't. This is when I noticed that it had eaten the stream. When you come down here near her eggs, see, she comes watching you. She has a little conversation with you. And then after you power that thing up, she comes up here, and this whole gate here is covered with sand. And she will take her breath and her 4 pincers, whatever you want to call them, and rake the sand away for you. And this takes you, this portal takes you back to the quarantine enforcement platform, or the giant gun. And this is an easy way to, I mean, if you want to abandon all your subs and stuff and head back out, you can go right through this and be right at the giant gun, and then you can head back to the shallows and finish the game. What we need to do is we need to make an enzyme that will hatch these eggs for her. That's what she's asked us to do, since she can't get out of this building. She's grown too large. Is we need to provide a hatching enzyme for the eggs, which I have not built yet. Thought I had scanned these eggs already. So I haven't built the enzyme or made the enzyme yet. When you fire up this platform, you will obtain the formula. I believe it's under advanced materials. Hatching enzyme. Some people collect all of this stuff throughout the game and then bring it here, done and done. But again, I was trying to play this particular playthrough without, air quote, knowing what I needed to bring and what I needed to get. However, this facility has warp gates that will take you to collect all the materials except one, and that's a sea crown seed. And that's available here inside the aquarium. The other ones are in other zones. And for the life of me, I forgot where it is in here, but it is in here. So we'll grab that one as our last piece. I need to get the Sea Glide, because this place is freaking huge. I happen to see it on the way out. As I remember, it's down in one of these trenches. You know what, might be that. Yeah, this reinforced suit makes you swim so slow. Oh, there it is there. Yep. Awesome beans.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
All right. So you want to whack that, and that gives you the sea crown seed. Which, if you look in your materials, that's green now. All right, so let's head out of here. We're gonna use those ion cubes that you saw me collect when I came in the door. And my intention is to leave that prawn suit there. After, I'm going to save right before I launch the rocket. And then I can continue to play this and build out base. And 'cause I'm kind of in the middle of building a rather large base right near the quarantine facility, the gun. And we'll see that when we go through that gate at the end. And yes, by the way, you can bring a sea moth back in through that gate, and you can also bring a prawn suit back in through that gate if you wish. However, you're not going to get the Cyclops through it. And it's not easy to get a prawn suit out of the swimming pool. You have to hop onto several pedestals to get it out. But you can get it out. It's not easy, but you can. Okay, let's head back to the main area here. As you can see, it's rebuilt the crystals. Jump on suit and mine those once. I think I've got enough already. Pretty sure on the 4 if I remember correctly. But you will absolutely want to have lots of extras, because you do positively wish to make ion batteries with these, and I've replaced his cells with ion cells. So as you can see, the ion cell holds 1,000 power, so it's good to go. All right, so let's consider like you facing the aquarium to be front. There are 3 doors on this side and 3 doors on this side. The 2 center doors lead to rooms that you can scan and check things. Each of the other 4 doors leads to zones across the map, and each of the 4 doors leads to a zone with one of the materials for that enzyme. So let's go to the front left. So that's front, and we're going to turn to the left, and we're going to go in this front left door. So we follow this around. And here's our gate. And we activate it with a cube. We've got plenty of food and water for this one. Okay. This first one is going to take us to the mushroom zone. I think it's pretty close to Life Pod 3, or 13, if I remember correctly. We need a fungal sample out of here. And yes, these gates take a long time. And I thought the in portal in Minecraft took a long time. Criminies. Okay, so here we are on the other side. If I remember correctly, every one of these has air in it. So all good. Basically, you just follow these green path markers, and there will be a force field. And now we're swimming. Out and about. So let's go up here. Oh, it was close. Sample. And now we have 2 of the 5 ingredients. That's really all there is to that one. They're all pretty simple. will take us right back again. I just find odd that, I mean, you can see all the waypoints. You see I'm not very far from the front door already, but it's taken forever to actually let you out. So we're going to do the front right next. Probably have to go get some chow out of the base, and then we'll do the other two. All right, there we go. Basically just a matter of so that one's done. So now back to the platform here, and again, this is the front, so we're now going to do the front right. This one will take us back into the Lost River. And yes, you could have brought all these samples with you if you knew ahead of time. Again, I'm playing this like I didn't know what I needed or where things are. So I'm waiting for pointers to show up, radio messages. Okay, and out we go. All right, good deal. So we need ghost weed from out here. This is the reason why I wish there was an ability to toggle run on and off. Okay, back out and swimming. So, ghost weed. By the way, you don't take damage from the waterfalls, just from the river down here. Usually a ghost weed. Where the flip are all the ghost weeds? There was almost always some back here. Oh. That's weird. Okay. Back in the waterfall. Silver node right there. Handy. So we got now 3 of the 5. Truck our way back. And basically, you just go right through each of the 4 portals. There will be one sample, usually fairly close to the door. That was kind of odd. Usually the ghost weed is far closer. And then we'll do the back pair next. Okay, some beans. And you can scan each of these items in these for some lore, some flavor text, things like that. Right. I think I'm going to break the stream at this point. We're pretty close to an hour here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That way if Mixer only eats half of it this time. I only have to redo half of it. Come on, really? Seriously. Here, top that off once. Okay. Okay, with that, I'm gonna we're set. We're gonna end the stream here and restart 9B and do the other two rooms and the building the enzyme in the next episode.